Welcome everyone to our fourth episode of EnviroConnect Belize competition. We started with 6 teams and unfortunately last week, Sumit and Delwyn had to forfeit, so now we're down to 4. Christian, what does the Department of Environment have in store for us this week?
Well, Rajiv, this week on EnviroConnect Belize, we will present to you some of the environmental issues of terrestrial resource protection and highlight the importance of biological corridors. Now you may be wondering how we will make this an exciting challenge. Well, get ready to follow our teams as they look for clues in a foot race through the Central Belize Biological Corridor.
Wow, so like a scavenger hunt?
No, like a scavenger race.
I like that term. Well, I hope the contestants are iron like a lion. So let's get started. Welcome to beautiful San Ignacio, Cayo, and congratulations for making it this far in the EnviroConnect Belize competition, guys.
Today, you guys and our viewers will be learning about Belize's biodiversity.
Today, you will be put through a scavenger race from San Ignacio all the way down the George Price Highway to Belize City, where along the way there will be 6 stations, and each of them will have a clue that will tell you your next location, as well as a specific flora or fauna that you have to take a selfie with and show to the station manager. Of course, we'll be giving you a bank with money that you can use for transportation, for food, and any expenses along the way. The first team to arrive at the finish line will win today's challenge, as well as
One night stay at Gaia River Lodge in Pine Ridge, sponsored by Gaia River Lodge.
the first and second place teams will be advancing to the next challenge, which means that unfortunately 2 of you will be going home today. Do we all understand the challenge? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Shani will be giving you your first clues. On your mark, get set, go wild!
Like all reptiles, I like to bask in the sun with my extra long tail, but not just for fun. An important green symbol of life for Belize's rivers and tropical rainforest. People like to hunt me for my delicacy, eggs, as well as stew with coconut milk, my meaty legs. Come find me at this well-known hotel, right in the Twin Towns where many people dwell.
Yeah, change in 20? Okay. San Ignacio Hotel, yeah. I hate waiting. I just know I know what they'll show. I know that. Like, what are the best spots or how to attract one, huh? So here I put the iguana pawi.
So, for who? Right at the moment, I'm gonna take over the sign.
Awesome.
My man never made I do this.
Hold on. No,
No, hold on. You hold it. Got it.
All right.
Yep. Seriously?
I am a very large and unusually old tree. I'm in a place where you and your family would love to be. I was spared by the woodcutters because of my split trunk. My body is covered in pimples from back to front. I'm in the most accessible park of BAS where I'm guarded. People tend to mistake me for the rain tree. Come and see.
So we're going to try to hitchhike by the bridge. Hopefully we get a bus where they go same time or somebody will pass and stop the way. I am tired. I'm legit tired. How far are we going? We're going back there. What we are thinking, the capital, Belmopan, BAS, Belize Audubon Society, Belmopan, the rain tree. Well, what I thought was cut down in Belmopan was the Guanacaste tree, but apparently that was the rain tree. So that is our clue. Thank God we're from Belmopan and I watch the news. So we're hoping that this is right. You like God said, Jesus.
So we're going as far as Guanacaste Park.
I tried from there.
We got to the first site last, but we left there first. So right now we're on a good path heading to the second stop. We believe we know where it is. We're heading to Guanacaste Park.
I am extremely tired. That first, going to that first station really took a toll on me. Clearly I'm not the physical one, right?
This ride is taking us as far as Unitedville, which is the village of the famous Mount Hope. Hopefully from there we can get a ride all the way to Belmopan.
I'll see there one day.
Kaya and Linda just
So how much people are person?
4 teams left, but
away.
2 teams done go ahead. So that's for past day. Help! 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 Woo.
Research how the tree look where we feel look for. Research how the tree look, the Guanacaste. Right now, right.
This kind of no more fun, you know.
Thank you guys very much, man. So we were in a vehicle, and as soon as we jumped out, we were lucky enough to get in this one. So this one is taking us
Straight to.
all the way to Guanacaste Park.
It's much more comfortable in here.
Alright, cool. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Nicole. Yes.
Just walk the trail and just look along and see signs.
Alright, thank you.
Down.
Up there.
Yay! It looks like we're the first one here, so
I know what talk to fast.
I hope we are.
Right.
Woo, I see it. Hey. I did try run Friday. My answer by the sign.
Are you there too?
Try, go. Let's go, alright.
You need tree now?
Yes, we need to clean
Yeah.
Belize's forests is facing a number of threats as a result of human-induced activities or anthropogenic activities. And most of these threats have to do with demand for the resources that the forests themselves have within. We have quite a number of activities that relate to deforestation or the clearance of forests for a number of things. One, for the timber. Secondly, for the land itself. And the majority of the land that is cleared from trees is converted into agriculture. Agriculture is also important for food security. However, in the instance of forests, the important thing is to strike a balance between how much forest is needed standing versus how much land is needed for food security. Other activities have to do with illegal hunting, the hunting of wildlife that uses the forests as habitat. And illegal hunting mostly is to provide food and sustenance for local communities. In some instances, some of the wildlife is hunted to provide for bushmeat, especially in terms of the restaurants. Another aspect that impacts our forests in terms of wildlife is the illegal wildlife or pet trade, where people go into forests and extract the wildlife and keep them for pets. Typical examples are our parrots, whether it be the yellowhead parrots, the ones that speak well, our scarlet macaws, and even the cat populations. And this we're talking about the jaguars, the ocelots, margays. And so those are instances where people are creating a lot of pressure on the resources. Other activities that threaten the integrity, the health of the forest have to do with fires. On an annual basis, we see during the dry season, which runs between February 15th and June 15th, we see fires in what we call the savanna areas, which are forests as well. And some of these fires are illegally set for a number of reasons, but these do have an impact on the forest itself, and they also have an impact on human health and the quality of life.
Congratulations on making it to the EnviroConnect part. Here's your next clue.
When you figure out the puzzle, quickly you have to make a hustle.
Oh, you put the puzzle together.
Run right over to this special grounds, where every year this grand show comes around. There are normally horses, cows, and animals galore, but greens give you vitamins and much more.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, good luck.
Thank you. No, we have to go over there because we have to go over there.
You laugh, but I'm going to rerun the next gate away from so. I don't want to drop.
You go through here?
Thanks. around here you would have one.
All right, on the right-hand side, just look on the right-hand side of my system.
It ain't on the tree, right?
On the ground.
On the ground? Oh. I will have to ask one next man because he know this. Not really. Okay, so now we need to find this este. Green. Oh, these are beautiful.
Okay, let me take the picture.
Oh, sorry. Take it.
The tree.
Oh, maybe by the riverside.
Woo! We don't have one orchid garden to go back there or something. We probably could find a black orchid. Hi!
That not help.
Right on here though.
Delbert, sit there.
Gone.
Well, congratulations for making it to the station. Yes, you're full crew.
Thank you.
Congratulations for reaching the station.
Thank you.
I am a large herbivorous mammal, similar in shape to a pig with a prehensile snout. I am active mostly at night and like to walk about. When I'm surprised, I generally head for water, but sometimes I stamp my feet loudly and whistle. I live in a beautiful tropical savanna area, and my home has a tropical education center. Come and visit me because I'm ecologically very important. I disperse seeds with my feces as I move from one location to another.
Come and visit me. Zoo. That's the only spot if that no zoo that boom da.
I am a large herbivorous animal. Alright, it is at a...
April, we're going to see.
Belize zoos.
Why? Zoo?
We'll probably wait for the bus or try to see if we could hitchhike again. Fingers crossed we could hitchhike.
Come on. Hurry.
Now we believe that we're supposed to go to the Belize Zoo to take a selfie with a tapir. This ride is taking us as far as on the tree. From there we'll have to hit another ride.
So, we are this competition with DOE. Where today we did our road challenge from Cairo to Belize City. Our next stop, the Belize Zoo. So,
You know wait for me. Like we are in the city and you are from that city?
I like going to first museum.
Huh?
I like going to first museum.
Please.
So anybody here now?
Kaya and Lynn.
You know, that's speaker.
that is car.
Yup.
I hope they don't recognize that we passed them on the road and they were still ahead and we just know. So we hope that with Paul waiting for us, thank you Lord, thank you Paul, that we win this. We have to win this.
Said Matthew with a halfway there.
So we were just wait for find this up here. Straight? Oh, okay. Thanks. That don't work. How anything?
Yeah, that's one on the second.
Okay.
Were they 2 males or 2 females? 2 females. 2 females out here, bro?
Yeah.
All right.
You see it?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
all right.
Don't mess up. Perfect.
Protected areas. In total, we have 103 protected areas throughout the country of Belize. And this includes the terrestrial areas and the marine areas. Protected areas are large areas of forest or marine areas that are declared legally, are well defined, and the purpose of these areas are for the protection of species, the protection of habitat, the protection of our cultural assets, and even our natural monuments that are of cultural and natural importance for Belize. And the intent is to have these areas be managed for conservation purposes, for recreational purposes, so that at the end, the Belizean public and the world could actually benefit through the protection of these areas and the species that are found within these areas. And so there are other tools apart from protected areas, such as biological corridors that are used so that these corridors basically act as areas that are what we call stepping stones, or a physical corridor through which wildlife can actually pass through unimpeded from one protected area to the other, or from one large forested area to another. So the purpose of the Central Belize Wildlife Corridor is to enable the wildlife to go from the western portion of Belize and travel up to the north. Now, this Central Belize Biological Corridor is actually comprised of two main ecosystems: savanna ecosystems and broadleaf ecosystems. And at the same time, what we find is that we have a combination of land uses. We have people engaging in agriculture, people engaging in livestock, and people that have set out their land simply for conservation purposes. And so what this corridor does is to integrate all these different interests to ensure that we have that movement of wildlife from one point to the other. And so that is what a functional corridor ought to do. And this is really a very good model that has been developed in Belize, and it is worthwhile replicating elsewhere in the country.
Congratulations.
Congrats, here you go.
Okay.
I have been around Belize since its start. Many men have used me in the buildings of canoes and art. Belize's history is riddled with my name, but my numbers in our forests is not just the same. So you won't find me as much as before, but you can find replicas of me set on this charming museum's floor. It's right next to the seaside just outside the old capital. So head over there because it's not yet the final.
Charming museum, seaside. Oh, Belize!
Now it's going to be a wait because this getting a ride from here is an odd spot. There's no bumps here. As they come up a hill, they just see two people standing. It's probably going to take us a while. I don't know if it's a canoe made of the mahogany tree or it's the mahogany tree.
I think it's the mahogany tree.
Please get a salt, please.
AC vehicle, dude. We're in AC vehicle. Third place.
wait for we?
Once I don't take long.
Okay.
Thank you so much. We'll be back. You boss open the thing, like lone tree there in here. This is so pretty.
Now, specific mahogany tree.
Yeah. Not a specific one. They only have one.
So that mahogany tree.
So what? The one by the one. Yeah, check that one. We have to take pictures. All of them tree in there.
Is it this one?
No.
Why?
So one yeah.
If none of this, then. This one?
You find it? Here.
We passed that thing.
Here.
We got Liman, the cut the tree that? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. All right, so then get the last one.
Yes, thank you, Jesus, because I'm tired and I'm hungry and my foot blissed out.
We're designed to accommodate vehicles of all sizes, including emergency vehicles, buses, and trucks. Drivers enter our intersection by navigating a gentle curve. The vehicles go around the central island and they yield at the entrance to traffic already inside, then proceed into the intersection and exit at their desired street. We have a great display of one of Belize's patriotic symbols. Red, white, and blue, the sea and the loggers are placed on it too.
Red, white, and blue, save you by the flags. Yes!
The roundabout.
So, last stop, right?
Yes. Bye. Thank you.
Oh my god! Let's go, big boy.
I hope this time a window. I really do.
I think we will!
There are many things that Belizeans can do to ensure that the health of our forests remain as they are and probably improve in the future. One of the main things I think is that Belizeans must become aware of the value of forests. Many of us have been to the Mountain Pine Ridge, for instance. Some of us have been to archaeological reserves, Shunantunich, Altunha are some of the more common ones. But as Belizeans, I think we need to visit these areas to appreciate the beauty, both the aesthetic, the natural and cultural value of these areas, so that we can know that maintaining these areas in their natural state and as they are is important. Not only for the visual aspect of it, but also for who will come after us, our children and, as they say, our grandchildren. One other important aspect is ensuring that we keep our environment clean. A clean environment is a healthy environment. To reduce our pollution, to reduce throwing garbage indiscriminately in the environment, and to be more responsible in terms of those actions.
good. I feel tired, legit tired. This is the first time I ever hitchhiked in my life or run so much. My foot will kill me. But all in all, we very happy that we actually win one challenge and we beat Kaya already. That will be like our main goal, like if we come back up for this challenge.
Yeah. Scared too because I mean you never know who could pick you up, you know, and what they could have do to 3 of us, including the cameraman. So it was scary but fun at the same time. Exciting, all the adrenaline with the rush. I mean, man, my heel, they're blissed up right now and they pain me, but the experience is worth it. One more challenge to go and we're hoping that we can take the money home.
We get in a pickup back from out of Old Belize, and whoever that guy was dropped us off at the junction with Mahogany Street and Central American Boulevard, and then we walked from there to here. We were the second team to get here today. I feel good because we pretty much followed the instructions properly, you know. We hitchhiked all the way. We were in about like 7 different vehicles and we have our camera people to show it. The team who got here before us took 2 vehicles. I don't consider that hitchhiking, but hey.
People would think it's an issue with us only hitchhiking twice, while they thought it should have been from station to station. The rules said to hitchhike from Cayo to Belize. That's what we did. We hitchhiked from Cayo to Belmopan and Belmopan to Belize. Luckily for us, the driver agreed to wait for us. I mean, we had a lot of persuading to do.
After a long time persuading him and stuff, he was like, okay, fine. As long as you don't take long because I have to get to the city, I don't mind waiting on you guys. And we did everything as quickly as possible because we know we're on his time.
To be honest, I'm a bit bummed. Whenever we compete to win. We followed the instruction from the get-go, which was to hitchhike from San Ignacio to Belize City. Our concept of hitchhiking was, you know, beg for a ride, hope a ride come, jump in at a ride, that ride drop you to the next point, you jump out, run in, run out back, find one new ride. That was our concept of hitchhiking. So, you know, that's what we went with today, and well, it was good enough for number 2 today.
Ooh. Rough, tiring, because we're new faces in Cayo and like up west, so barely anybody wants to stop for us. Standing on the roadside, holding our poster saying, "Please help us, we want to win." Nobody wants to stop for us. We tried many different ways. We had to pay bus. We had to be shouting at people. We're only going this far, you know, even though we know we want to go farther, but every little mile helped. So that was the challenging part.
I am tired, exhausted, and I don't know if I had too much fun. I know that I had a different experience, to say the least, you know. But it was definitely a different experience, you know. I don't recommend it to anybody.
You wanna show off so far, and I always to get from one point to the next, which basically is kind of hard. But have faith, yeah, work out, yeah, kind of one way, but it might take longer than you expect.
So we started the morning in San Ignacio, Cayo, and you guys went through the George Price Highway to Guanacaste Park, to the Agriculture Showgrounds, San Ignacio Hotel as well, Old Belize, the Belize Zoo, and finally here at the Flag Monument in Belize City. Now, as we stated before, 2 of you will be eliminated. That's 2 teams. Anlin and Kaya, Delbert and Anthony. One of you will be going home and one of you will be staying. Congratulations, Anlin and Kai. I'm moving on to the next episode, which means Delbert and Anthony, you're eliminated. Stephen and Ashton, you're also the next team to go home today, which means we'll have an all-girl final of Janella and Nicole, Anlin and Kaya. Congratulations.
So our top winner for this challenge is Janella Leslie and Nicole Zettina. You guys won a one-night stay at Gaia River Lodge. So Rajiv, this brings us to the end of our 4th episode on EnviroConnect Belize competition.
And Shana, I enjoyed having you as a co-host this episode.
Thank you.
But next challenge, we'll be back with our final 2 teams where we'll discover water resource management through cave tubing. So hope to see you next time on EnviroConnect Belize competition. Bye-bye.
Bye.